What's up guys, it's Winter. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you guys can see by the title below, you guys are going to be getting to know me and I'm going to be answering you guys' questions. But guys, before the video gets started, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications to be notified every single time I post. Anyways guys, that's enough talking. Let's hop right into the video. Just wanna be your girl. So you guys are probably like, Winter, where have you been? Why haven't you been posting, y'all? And not gonna lie, life has been lifing recently, but we are back into the groove. Going through my channel and I was like, I never did a video, or like I realized that you guys don't really know who I am as a person. I never really did like a sit down video talking to you guys about me. Like you guys don't really know much about me. So I was like, let me do a video about me. Also, I had put on my Instagram like a while ago for you guys to ask me some questions, and yeah, so this video is just gonna be like a little 2-in-1. You guys are gonna get to know me as well as I'm gonna answer you guys' questions. Okay, so let's just start with the general information. My name is Wynterxthomas and I am from the East Coast, more specifically Virginia. On social media I go by like my first and my middle name, only because like I just think that like it looks cuter. You guys are like OGs, you guys would know that I used to go by Wynterxthomas, but ever since I did like my like rebranding era, like my first and my middle name has just been like what I go by on social media, but my name is Wynterxthomas. How old are you and when is your birthday? So a lot of people think that I'm younger than I actually am. Every time like I ask people like, oh, how old do you think I am? Like they're like, oh, like you look like you're like 15, 16, maybe 14. And I'd be like, but no, y'all, I am 17 years old, about to be 18. My birthday is May 22nd, which makes me a Gemini. How many siblings do you have? A lot of people think that I am the only child. I am not the only child. I have 5 siblings. So I'm just gonna go through all of them. So first we have my older sister, then it's me, and then after me it's my brother, and then after him is my younger sister, and then we have my 2 younger brothers. They're both 7 and they're twins. Okay, y'all, I am not the only child. I wish I was, but I'm not. What is your favorite color? So this is kind of like a boring question, but yo, my favorite color is blue, and it's always been blue, but for some reason like I'm starting to like lean more towards pink. I think pink is just so cute. I look good when I wear pink. This is like a really pretty color. I say blue and pink, but I'm starting to lean more towards pink. Okay, so those are kind of the questions I get asked a lot, like in my TikTok comments, like my Instagram comments. So now we're going to answer the specific questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. So the first question is, what made you start content? If you guys don't know, I had 2 YouTube channels before I had this one. The first one I grew to like 1,000 subscribers, but that one ended up getting deleted. The second one I grew to about like 600-700 subscribers, but I ended up deleting that because I just feel like a clean slate and like a new start was like needed for me. I was going through like a time in my life where I just felt like I just needed to change. So I just restarted all of my social medias. But what kind of made me start making content when I had like my first channel, honestly y'all, Team 10, like seeing how Team 10 was like making content every day, like going on trips, meeting fans, like going on tour, like all that stuff, like that just made me want to like start making content. Like I think the famous life is for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like I just saw like how they were living, and that just kind of inspired me to like start making my own content. And honestly y'all, like once I started making content, I loved it, so I just been doing it ever since. What are your 3 goals that you want to accomplish? So I think about this a lot, speaking in like 5 years tense. First of all, I want to graduate college with a high enough GPA that'll get me into one of the top law schools in the country. Another one of my goals is I want to have my own clothing brand, as well as establish myself as an influencer and a content creator on social media. So that means basically have like a solid stream of like income, as well as have a solid fan base and stuff like that. And then another one of my goals is I want to bless like one of my friends or family members with something big, whether that's like a car or like a house or like $2,000 or just something big. Like I have always wanted to bless like one of the people in my life with something that could possibly change your life. So that's another one of my goals, but those are my top 3 goals for right now. What is one of your favorite pieces of clothing? So one of my favorite pieces of clothing would have to be my All of Me hoodie. Make sure you guys go check out my friend's brand at allofmeapparel.com. Use my code Winter for 20% off, y'all. Listen, he has hoodies, t-shirts, and he's dropping some new stuff coming soon. So make sure you guys go follow their Instagram. First link in my description, y'all. Go shop. But yeah, this would have to be my favorite piece of clothing. Okay guys, I'm back. I had a little technical difficulties, but what is some advice you would give to somebody just starting their YouTube channel. My advice we have to say, and y'all, I don't even take my own advice, but the best advice I would say is, y'all, be consistent in what you do and put yourself out there. Like, the worst thing I didn't do for myself is be consistent and put myself out there enough. I feel like I kind of put myself out there on other platforms because it's easy to make a TikTok, it's easy to post on Instagram, but YouTube is probably like the hardest like social media platform to really figure out. And I would say consistency is key. Like, once your subscribers see that you're consistent, more people start to watch you. And yeah, so I just say be consistent. Like, that's like my top main advice. Also, I want to say, like, don't care what people have to say about you. Like, I used to hold myself back a lot when it came to like making videos and stuff like that, all because I cared about what somebody said or like thought about what I posted. But y'all, just post whatever you want to. And yeah, those would have to be my top pieces of advice. Okay, so the last question I'm going to answer is, what was it like blowing up on Instagram and TikTok, and were you nervous? So I want to say, like, I was nervous. I think I was like kind of surprised that I blew up for real, especially on Instagram. Like, TikTok, it was kind of like 50-50 because like I had blown up before on that account. So I don't know, but I would say, like, for my TikTok, I didn't expect the video to get as many views as it did. Like 25 million is like an insane amount of people. For Instagram, I didn't really expect to blow up like more than once, I'm not gonna lie. Like, because I see like a lot of Instagram reels, and Instagram reels can be like really hard for them to blow up, especially like multiple times. So it's kind of like a shocking moment instead of like nervousness. The only thing I would say about blowing up is, like, you have to be prepared for like the comments people like throw at you. Like, I remember my first thing that blew up, or like my second thing that kind of blew up on Instagram, like a lot of people were commenting about like how I looked and stuff like that. So it's just like you got to be prepared for stuff like that. But other than that, I think it was like pretty cool blowing up, because a lot of people like around me started like talking about it, and it was just pretty cool. But yeah, I just say, like, you kind of have to have tough skin and just kind of have to ignore like all the hate comments and all the stuff that comes with blowing up. So yeah, anyways guys, that will be all the questions I'm going to answer for today. I had a little bit more questions, but I didn't want to make this video too long. I hope you guys learned a little bit about me and you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching until the end. Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications to be notified every single time I post. Anyways guys, Wynter's out. Peace out.